So question 3, again, we're working with trying to write an equation of a line. We've learned that there's really there's what's called standard form. AX plus BY is equal to C. There's slope-intercept form, which is Y equals MX plus B. And then there's point-slope form, which is Y minus Y1 equals M times X minus X1. If I look at this question right here, they want us to find an equation of a line, but all we've been given are two pairs of points. So again, if I'm writing an equation of a line, it's either going to be this one or this one if based on what information has been given. So to write an equation of this line, we need to know the slope. Remember, M stands for slope, but the B stands for the y-intercept. So we need to know a special point, 0, y. This point slope form, we need to know the slope, and we just need to know a point. Well, all we were given are 2 points, but we do know if you've been given 2 points, you can find the slope because there's a slope formula, y2 take away y1 over x2 take away x1. So again, I can call this point 1, x1, y1, and I can call this point 2, so this would be x2, y2. So I can find the slope of the line that passes through these 2 points without having to graph it. So we have 7 minus 2 on the top, and we have 12 minus 4 on the bottom. So it's going to be 5 over 8, and 5/8 does not reduce. Now, neither point is a y-intercept. So what I can do is use the point slope form. So I'll just use this point here, 4, 2. Also, it looks like the easiest one to deal with because the numbers are smaller. So using this formula right here, we have y minus the y coordinate, which is 2, equals m, which is the slope, which we found was 5/8, times the quantity then, x, and then the x1 is the x coordinate of the point, which is the 4. So this allows us to create that two-variable equation. So y minus 2 is simplified, but I still got to multiply the 5/8 through the parentheses. So 5/8 times x is 5/8 x. But I have to multiply 5/8 times 4. So off to the side here, I'm going to go 5/8 times 4 over 1. Notice that these have a common factor of 4 in them. So I can divide, when I'm multiplying, I can divide out like factors. These both have a factor of 4 in them. So this 4 divides into itself one time, and this 8 divides into, a 4 divides into the 8 with a 2. So that leaves me a 5 over a 2. So that simplifies down to 5/2. So from there, we still have to solve for y because they want us to solve for y. Again, they want us to keep this as integers and fractions, so they don't want any decimals in our answer. So to solve for y, I still have to get this constant to the other side, so I have to add a 2 over here to this piece here. So my math is going to be then y equals, because this is going to zero out, the 5/8 x comes down. So what I have to deal with is this negative 5 over 2 plus this 2 over 1. So common multiple between 2 and 1 would be a 2. So I got to multiply the top and the bottom of this one by a 2. So I'm going to have a negative 5 over 2 plus 4 over 2. So now I have a common denominator. You can just add the numerators. A negative 5 and a 4 would be a negative 1. So it'd be a negative 1/2. So it's going to be y equals 5/8 x minus a half. Again, you can do that math on a calculator if you prefer to.